Allah, deprem oluyor! Deprem oluyor! Wow!
Gelince ne olacak ne bileyim ben, bilmiyorum. Tsunami olacak. Bir şey olacak herhalde, ne bileyim. Vay anasına ya.
Tamam, gidiyoruz. Şu anda bak ben...
Çöken binalarda baksana ya.
Kapatıyorum. Of, Allah kahretmesin. Ay, dışarıda bir sürü yer yıkıldı.
Abi görüyorum. Borlama paramparça oldu ya, bak paramparça dümdüz. Hadi orada.
İzmir Bayraklı Bornova. Allah yardımcıları olsun. Allah apartman gitti. Allah. Apartman gitti ya. Çıkın ya, çıkın. Çıkın. Beyler, bina yıkıldı. Allah yardımcıları olsun. İzmir Bayraklı Bornova. Allah yardımcıları olsun. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim.
Abi şuraya bak. Bak şuraya bak. Bu bina yattı. Burası yattı. Bak. Evin içindekiler nasıl kurtulacak bilmiyorum, bak. Tam ana sınıfın arkasındaki anaokulu.
Eğer gidiyor. Böyle bir şey olamaz. Gidiyor tekrar.
Seferihisar Sığacık'ta su taştı. Bizim otelin o tarafa çıkarsak orası yüksekte abi.
But we begin with breaking news. A powerful earthquake has struck Turkey. The 7.0 magnitude quake destroyed several buildings in the city of Izmir and sent people rushing into the streets. Rescuers are combing through the rubble, searching for survivors. There are reports at least 4 people have died and more than 100 injured. The earthquake struck just off the coast of Turkey's Izmir province. That's in the Aegean Sea. It could be felt as far away as Athens and Istanbul. Freelance reporter Dorian Jones brings us the latest from Istanbul.
Yeah, it appears to be a very powerful earthquake in region between 6.6 and 7 point on the Richter scale. That's one of the most powerful earthquakes that has struck Turkey in recent years. And it caused absolute panic in Turkey's third largest city. People running onto the streets, crying, screaming. We also understand from the mayor of Izmir, Tunsoya, he says at least 20 buildings have collapsed. They literally, and we have images of them collapsing like pancakes. This is an all too familiar sight for Turkey in these earthquakes, where buildings that are built questionably simply just collapse, trapping the people inside them. Now, as we speak, there are emergency efforts going on to carefully try to find anyone alive in these collapsed buildings. Emergency services have been brought in from all over the country. Turkey does have expertise in this, given the fact that many of its cities have been struck by these devastating quakes. A very difficult time for the country, especially for the 4 million or so people living in Izmir.
Yeah, as you say, Dorian, all too familiar for Greece with the scenario, 4 million plus, very populated, people living densely together. What do we know about potential casualties?
It's extremely difficult at the moment, as you can imagine. The emergency services are just struggling to find out, assess the situation, where their efforts are most needed. We understand, like I said, at least 20 buildings have collapsed. The feeling is that given the vastness of this city, there are probably many more buildings that are also have been severely struck. And the question now is trying to find people alive. And this is, like I said, a very difficult process. It's far too early to say about casualties, but given the fact that some of these buildings have completely collapsed, the expectation is there will be deaths and possibly a large death toll. At the moment, though, given the fact that it did happen during the day when many people were outside, it was a warm day, that could be a mitigating factor for casualties. But the country is bracing itself for a very difficult days ahead.
This earthquake originating, as we understand it, in the Aegean, between Turkey and Greece, about 17 kilometers down. As you say, and if we're looking at these pictures of these buildings pancaked, and a country that is very familiar with earthquakes over the years, and we've seen in the past, too early to say now in this particular case, in this city of Izmir, but we've seen in the past criticisms and examinations of building codes and construction. Is this something, presumably, that where we have buildings surrounding certain sites, seemingly untouched, and others that have you described as pancaked down to the ground?
Absolutely. This is a problem that has plagued Turkey. I was here in 1999 when Turkey was hit by its most devastating quake in recent years, where over 17,000 people were killed when a provincial city outside Istanbul was devastated by the quake. And I saw these buildings, many, many buildings just...